Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I do have my Instagram, my TikTok, and my Twitter. So go ahead and give those social media accounts a little follow. A little love goes a long way. So, feel free to stalk me, do whatever you want, learn a little more about me, and join me along my journey with this channel. We're here to talk about something that I've been meaning to talk about just because I'm very curious about the audience for this movie. Wicked is a beloved musical. Its debut was on Broadway in 2003, starring Kristen Chenoweth and Idina Menzel. It's been 21 years since the debut. It's 2024 now, and we're getting the full-length Part 1 film of Wicked this Friday, November 22nd. But if you're on social media, you know that there's been so many people that have already watched the movie. I myself, I'm going on Thursday the 21st to watch it for the first time. I'm avoiding all kinds of spoilers on social media, especially Twitter, because that's the main social media that I use, and that's where I see literally everything. But yeah, why would someone like me who's never been into musical theater want to watch Wicked? Well, number one, if you couldn't tell already, I'm a big Ariana Grande fan, and ever since she was casted for this role about 3 years ago, I was nothing more but excited, happy, and proud for Ariana Grande. I mean, I've loved her since 2013. I've been here since her debut. Even before her debut, I watched her on, not even Victorious, I watched her on YouTube. My sister and I would watch covers of her since 2008, I think, is when she did like Rolling in the Deep by Adele when she had the red hair. But it's been a long journey with Ariana Grande for me. And I honestly had to kind of think and dig deep into what my head, where I was at during that time, because before I even knew who and what Ariana Grande was, and before she was even a thing, I was into High School Musical. I grew up on High School Musical with my sister, and a lot of my friends were really into High School Musical. I've loved singing since I was a kid. I'm not a good or great singer. I just love singing just like a normal person would. Yeah, I remember being so passionate and so obsessed with High School Musical. When the first one came out, when the second one came out, when the third one came out, I was obsessed. I just loved everything about it. Not even like the storyline and the drama, just the musical and the performance aspect of it. The music itself was something that I, to this day, get really nostalgic about, really emotional. I just love the whole thing. And I'm not huge on musicals, and that may be because I didn't really grow up around a musical family or anyone around me that was into that scene and had a passion for that industry, I guess you can say. And I feel like a lot of people that started on Broadway or acting in Broadway, singing on Broadway, whatever it may be, musical theater, anything like that, I feel like a lot of them might have had some history with music or acting or both. And that's kind of how people really get into it. However, I never really had that connection to it personally until I guess High School Musical came out, and then I just loved it. We even had the Sing It game on the Wii, and there was a High School Musical version of it, I believe, and we had that one, and then we had the regular version too. I remember singing like Ali and AJ with my sister. We would sing Corbin Bleu when he was on that one basketball movie. I forgot what it was called. Is it Jump? I think it's Jump. I don't know what it's called, but that one. And there was like Vanessa Hudgens when she did her solo music. Like, I remember singing so many songs on Sing It with my sister and my friends. Not even just my sister. Like, my friends and I were huge on just singing and doing karaoke and things like that. And honestly, I had just kind of forgotten about that up until I was kind of processing and reflecting earlier within these past 2 weeks. I was like, wow, like I've loved musical theater. Well, not musical theater. I've loved musicals and music since a very young age, and I never really got into musical theater because I just didn't have the knowledge or didn't have an outlet to have a connection to it. So yeah, I was reflecting on why, obviously, the main reason I want to watch Wicked is to support my favorite artist, Ariana Grande. I mean, she was born to play Galinda, and I've seen nothing but amazing reviews and critiques and just appraisal for her as an actress, not only as a singer, which we none of us would be surprised about, but her as an actress. That's what I'm seeing a lot of the critiques and people talking about online when it comes to the performance of Wicked, her performance in Wicked. And obviously, I've grown to know more about Cynthia Erivo. To say that I'm excited about what's to come vocally from her with this movie is an understatement, because I've been listening to the Wicked soundtrack for the past 2 weeks, kind of nonstop, and I'm like, I just know Cynthia is going to add her own element, her special element, because she is a once in a lifetime talent. That voice is insane. I've been seeing clips of her past performances on YouTube for the past who knows how long, but I've been nothing but amazed and wowed by her performance and everything that I've seen thus far. And that's another reason why I'm just so excited to see how they perform separately, but what I'm most excited for is seeing their actual chemistry in this movie and their dynamic, because again, I've seen nothing but amazing things about this movie, and I'm holding all my excitement as best as I can, and it's kind of really hard and impossible because I'm only 2 days away from seeing the movie, and I've seen so many people already see it, and I'm like, that should be me. But I'm taking my sister and a bunch of my friends to go see it with me. They know how much I love Ariana, and obviously they're good friends to come and support me. My friends are great. I love them, and they don't even have to come, but the fact that they come just for me, and because they have, they don't all have an interest in the movie, but because they know how much I love it, they're gonna come see it with me. And I think it's just beautiful to have that kind of support from friends and joining me for something that I'm really excited for, and just I know will love. So yeah, I'm really excited. I really have been doing a little more research on just musical theater in general, because I find it fascinating even more now that like my favorite artist has been doing it since her debut. Ariana started on Broadway, and I don't know why anybody would be surprised that someone with her talents, with her singing, with her acting, all of the talent that she holds, I don't know why anyone would ever doubt her, besides people being very pessimistic, and that's what it is. Social media and the internet will degrade someone who's on top and try to bring them down and knock them down, but at the end of the day, it looks like she's really getting the last laugh, but in the most gracious way, because we know Ariana Grande is classy and will do whatever it takes to choose happiness and peace over toxicity and people who she knows not to give the time of day to. I know that Wicked releasing in theaters and being a monumental moment in film this year will be very insanely great for the musical theater community, and I'm really excited for that, because as someone who's hopped on the bandwagon of musical theater and the arts, I've been doing acting and drama and theater since I was in high school. I have a passion for acting, and that's what I want to do with my career in the future. Hopefully, if I find the right outlet and pathway and journey for that. So hopefully, fingers crossed. But I know that this will be good for the community for musical theater, because it's going to shine light on the fact that musicals can be made into movies and be done very well. And I know Wicked is not the first movie musical to be very critically acclaimed, but I think Wicked is kind of in its own lane because it holds one of the best directors, John M. Chu, along with a really great cast and one of the biggest superstars in the world, Ariana Grande. And I know a big part of the success of this movie is because of her, but also because of the community of Wicked. Wicked is one of the most loved musicals since it started, and seeing the power that this community has and the impact is insane. So we'll have a bunch of Ariana fans, musical theater fans, Wicked fans, and a lot of people who just have an interest in it, because the campaign and budgeting for this film has been insane. I wore yellow because the yellow brick road, if you know, you know. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm gonna wear pink to the premiere of my viewing of Wicked. I don't wear pink. If you know me, I don't do pink. Not because it's a girly color or whatever. It just doesn't look good on me, and I don't really own anything pink. But I was able to go to the store and buy something pink for the first time. I think this is the first piece of clothing that's pink that I bought for myself ever, and I love it because it kind of really represents me as a person in a way. You'll see. It's not a big deal. But I was really picky with what I wanted to wear, and I was kind of struggling until I found like the perfect item. I've done a lot of yapping. I really want to get into musical theater more and more, and I hope that this will help create a safer and more appreciative space for musical theater in general, because I know that Wicked will help this community grow and be more respected. I'm extremely excited, and I really don't have any more words. I'm really proud of everything that's been done for this movie. I know Ariana Grande is like my favorite artist and whatnot. And, like, maybe one day I'll be able to tell her that face to face, that I'm proud of everything that she's done. At the end of the day, she's a celebrity. I know we shouldn't hold celebrities and put them on a pedestal, but I mean, I love this woman so much. If you have any recommendations for any musicals that I should get into, or anything in general that you want to say about this whole Wicked campaign and the whole journey, just let me know. Write it down in the comments. And recommendations are in. I'm going to watch The Wizard of Oz before I see Wicked. I think that's something that will have to be done, so I'm going to do a little movie night for myself. And yeah, I just want to keep listening to the music and getting into the world, into the headspace of this magical Wicked world. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, a like, and comment down anything, like I said, any recommendations, your thoughts on anything Wicked related, anything musical theater related. If you're a fellow Ariana fan, hit that subscribe button. If you're a fellow musical theater person, hit that subscribe button too and give me those recommendations. Share this video with anyone you think would enjoy this video. Again, subscribe, share, comment, like, and I'll see you guys in the next one.